How's it guys, RevitWiz here. So today I am going to show you how to edit your title block with different images. And these images in your title block would then have parameters associated to them, which means currently this AutoCAD image is ticked. If I untick it and I tick the Autodesk image and apply, it's going to change it to the Autodesk image. And you can see as I go further, it does the same with all the other images. So this would be perfect for someone that wants to set up a template for their company, for their title blocks. This would save you a lot of time in the future. So if you are keen, please stay tuned. Okay guys, let's start by just opening a new project. So we go to new, we're just going to use the structural template here. And we are going to open it, and then what we will do is we will go to our sheet here, right click on the sheet, say new sheet, and then we're just going to choose the A1 metric that has been already set up by Autodesk. Okay, so I am going to have to edit this title block. So what we want to achieve is in this block here, we want to make sure we have several different options that we can then choose to switch on or off the visibility graphics. So for instance, if you have a project that you or a template that you want to set up for your company, and you have different logos within your company or different client logos, this is the way to go about it. So you don't have to create multiple title blocks. So we just do one title block with a parametric visibility. Okay, so what we will do is we'll click on the title block and we go here by edit family, and now we are within the title block family that we want to then edit. So I'm just going to delete this one because I have my own set of images, and we're going to bring in our own images here. So before we do that, we need to create a family first. So we're going to have to create a family for each image. So this might take some time in the initial stage, but it will save you a lot of time in the future. So you're going to go file, new, and then family, and then this will pop up the preset or given information by Autodesk. So you will go into annotations, and then you'll look for this generic annotation, and you will say open. Now this note just tells you what to actually do here and how to work with it, but ours is quite straightforward. We're just going to bring in an image, so you can just delete this note. So what we want to do is we want to bring in an image, so we go to insert, and then here we go to import image, and then you go and locate the area where you've saved your images. So I have 4 different images that I'm going to do as this example, which we're going to have to do one by one. So we're first going to do the AutoCAD one. So open, and then I'll place it in the center there. So it is pixelating a bit, but you can obviously change that size here. So let's say I want the width to be maybe 30 mils. So always make sure this lock proportions is ticked so that the length and the breadth actually goes together as you make it smaller. You see there. So if I untick this, let me just show you, and I go and I say, let's make this one 5. Do you see how it then makes the image? So just make sure that box is ticked. So let's see, we're gonna have to test this first. So let's work on a size of 15, the height. Then I'm gonna have to save this image, this family rather. So I'm gonna call this AutoCAD. So I know it's the AutoCAD image, and save. And then what I want to do is I want to load this image that I've created, which is within the family. So I want to load this family into my title block. So you go load into project, and make sure you choose A1 metric, because that's the title block family. So you're going to say okay, and then I'm just going to click somewhere there, and you can see it's quite small. So you can play around and increase the size. So let's just go here, and let's say we make this 25. or maybe 35, like that. And then we can load it into the project again. It will say overwrite here. There, that image looks a bit better. It might pixelate a bit, but you can obviously get a better image quality. I just screenshotted this image from Google, so that's why it might pixelate. So here we have our first image or family within, or image within our family that we've brought in. Okay, so just keep track, guys. So now that I've done this, I'm just going to save it one last time. And then what I'll do is I'm going to save as this again as a family, and I'm going to call it Revit image, because the next one I want to do is my Revit image. So what I'll do is I'll click on this image, go manage images, and to make it easier, you'll just say reload from, and we go to the Revit image and we say open, and I say okay, and it gives you the exact same size. Now we're going to load this into our metric title block, and I'm going to paste it on that center. So now we have two images here, so I'm just going to move it out. This one is a bit bigger, but like I say, this is just an example. You guys can play around with the sizes. Then I'm going to save this again, and then I'm going to say file save as family, and I'm going to do the next one, and the next one is the Autodesk image. Then what I'll do, manage images again, reload from Autodesk, open, and okay. There's the Autodesk one. I can maybe make this one a bit bigger. Let's say we make that 50, something like that. Then load it into the title block, okay, and just place it anywhere. Then our last image, we just save this before we do the file save as family, and then I'm going to call this dynamo image and save it. Then I'll do again manage images, reload from, and choose dynamo, open, and okay. There's the dynamo. This is a lot bigger, so let's make that maybe 80. Okay, might have to go even smaller. Let's see. So there we have this one. Load into the project, and then make sure again it's into the title block and paste. Okay, so there we have our 4 families that we've brought in, but it is actually an image in this family. Okay, so I'm just gonna save this family and close it. Okay, now we're working in our title block family. So what we want to do is we want to set up some parameters to be able to make these images visible in our project. So you can switch on the visibility and off the visibility. Okay, so you click on the first one, Autodesk, whatever one you're gonna use. You go here to the right where it says visible. You click here where it says associate family parameter, and this box then will pop up here. Then what you would want to do is go here to new parameter, and you call this Autodesk image. You can leave it here to family parameter. You can leave it on type, and then we can say common, which it's obviously grayed out. You can't change it. The data type you leave as is, and then I want to put this under visibility tab. So you put it under the visibility tab and you say okay. Now you're gonna say okay, and there you have associated this specific image to this parameter. Okay, so nothing much is happening now. Once we load in this specific title block, you will see what we can then do. Okay, so you'll see once you associate it to a specific family, it's going to be grayed out. Okay, so now if I click on the Revit one, it's not grayed out. We need to do the same procedure. So we can just go new, call this Revit image, and then visibility, okay, and okay. See, there it grays out. It's associated to a family parameter. New, I'm gonna call this AutoCAD. You guys can obviously re-watch this if I'm too quick, or make the speed a bit slower. And associate, dynamo, do the same, new parameter, dynamo image, and visibility, and OK, and OK again. So now we have all 4 of them associated. So what we can do now is we can move them all to the center. So obviously some of the images you won't be able to see. You can see the Revit one disappeared, but it's not gone. It's just because the Autodesk one is, call it the biggest image, which hides all of them, and there the dynamo now hides all of them. So you're going to place them all on the center or wherever you want in your title block. And once we've done this, we can now load it into our project. So what we'll do is go here on the top, load into project. Always say overwrite the existing version and its parameter values. And now you can see we've brought in our images here. Now we can see there's a lot of stuff going on here. But what you want to then go and do is, if you click on this title block, you will see at the top you've clicked on the A1 metric, and then you can go here by edit type. So once you click on edit type, here's all our parameters we have created. So now currently all of these boxes are ticked. So if I untick, let's untick the AutoCAD image, the Autodesk, and we keep on the dynamo and we say apply. There's our dynamo image. Now if we want the Revit one, just untick it like that. We do the Autodesk, there you go, and then there's your AutoCAD one. So there you go, guys. It's quite quick and easy to set this up. Obviously it might take some time if you're new to this, but this will save you so much time in the future for your projects. If you do this parameter association, you guys can see how easy this was. Once again, guys, thank you for watching my YouTube channel, and thanks for all your support. So if you like this video, guys, please do give me a like and subscribe. That would really help me a lot, and I would definitely like to make more videos like these. Thank you so much, guys. Just then.